Well, I'm Alan Dale from Gale Force Winds, day 2 of Central Minex 2025 in beautiful Gander, Newfoundland. I want to say thank you to our good friends at Caliber Mining, bringing this conversation alive. They understand that everybody's voice matters, and I want to tell you, in all of these shows, there's always one group that's so very important. That's the people who hold some of the money, who fuel a lot of these conversations through their partnerships and through their experiences with companies to help them grow. And on that note, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell me what you do.
Hi, well, good morning, Alan. My name is Paul Goulart. I work with the TD Commercial Banking Group here in Newfoundland, and I'm based in St. John's. I'm a relationship manager.
A relationship manager, I love that. That's fantastic, because I know TD is all about relationships. Paul, talk to me about the importance of that word in banking, relationships.
Well, banking, everybody thinks it's just a monetary, commodity-based business. Well, really it is relationships, and it's establishing trust. And once you have that, and particularly in Atlantic Canada and in Newfoundland, everybody wants to know who's sitting on the other side, and developing that relationship and getting to know somebody really makes a difference if you want to continue in any type of arrangement or financial arrangement.
How do you do that, Paul? Like that, I mean, that's it's all well and good to say those words, but how do you approach every day trying to make that happen?
Be present. Be there in person if possible, to kind of go that extra step that everybody's moved out of that whole COVID work from home thing. And I think if you want to be in sales and beyond, get to know people and establish a business relationship, you've got to do that in person. And coming out to doing shows like this is a big part of that. And that's why we're so happy at TD to be able to participate.
Yeah, so many people think of banking transactionally.
Right.
I guess we kind of grew up that way, right? Mm-hmm. You either go into the teller back in the day and the ATM. It's a very sort of transactional thing. But what you're talking about and the importance of what you're saying is it's more than that. This is a partnership. And the bank needs to be with a company or a person in the journey.
Correct.
Because if they're successful, you're successful, right?
Exactly. And everybody's felt, those relationships that haven't developed like that or gotten to know that particular individual, wherever that, and it's not just banking, but in any, I guess, B2B business, it's a matter of establishing a comfort with that other person and getting to know that institution.
So here we are in the mining sector, of course. We're at Central Minex, TD front and center. In fact, TD is the only financial institution here on the ground. They're here, they're making a commitment, but I'm sure that you're involved in so many other sectors. Talk to me about the importance of being present at a show like this.
Well, where I'm based on the east coast of Newfoundland and St. John's, we don't realize it, but there is a lot of activity going on here in Central and in Labrador and in the mining space, and that's something that TD Bank wants to focus on, and the suppliers, the local companies, being able to gain that foothold, to develop those relationships, because we really see this as a space that's going to be growing for the years to come.
Paul, this might be a tough question, but or maybe it's easy, I don't know. What does success look like to you as a banker?
Everybody thinks, first off, I know they look to the financial statement, but success is growth. Success is employment. Success is developing a long-term story and there's many businesses like that in here in Newfoundland that have developed through generations, and there's lots of interesting stories like that, and we'd love to be able to assist in more of those, and as these businesses grow and succeed, and the succession takes place from generation to generation.
And there you go. That's what success looks like. TD is your partner. I want to tell you, if you're looking for somebody to see you be successful, it's guys like that make it happen. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Alan. Really nice meeting you.